many years ago, I headed up strategy at PeopleSoft and was the global spokesperson. That was actually my first market-facing job. It was a big job for my first market-facing job, obviously. Before that, I was a practitioner in HR and payroll for years. But one of the things I did, because it was a market-facing job and I was being positioned as the thought leader, I would come up with different frameworks and models and just kind of visuals for me to articulate my point of view. And one of those relates to this, the way I'm going to answer this question. So I came up with something called the HR and payroll technology value pyramid. It was a 3-tier pyramid. The bottom tier or layer was transactional level, and system of record. The middle layer or tier was enablement and collaboration layer. And the top tier, as you might guess, was planning and decision support. So back then, payroll was in a way relegated or confined to the bottom tier, transactional and system of record. If you fast forward all the way to today, because I've been in the industry a long time, so I say all the way, I think we all know payroll has definitely spread its wings and moved out of the transactional system of record. It still resides there, but it's gone vertical. I'm not talking about industry vertical right now. It's gone vertical. It's gone into, for sure, the enablement and collaboration layer, and I can get into that more as we continue to talk, but certainly planning and decision support. So bottom line is payroll, from an HR payroll technology perspective, payroll resides in all 3 tiers. So that's one major change over the decades. Another one is, which I think, the sponsor of this talk, Neeyamo, embraced years ago as a go-to-market strategy and theme, was the move away, organizations moving away from having siloed payroll operations around the world, which also implied dealing with different vendors, dealing with different systems, etc. And now you fast forward to today, and you hear much more talk about an embracing of a unified platform for HR and payroll technology and operations, and even decision support. And a unified platform typically means a data model, a harmonized data model. Harmonized because, again, a company like Neeyamo and others are looking at supporting the payroll requirements and HR requirements, including compliance, obviously, for over 100 or 150, as it were, countries. So there's different earnings, taxes, deductions, compensation codes, job codes, etc. And that needs to be harmonized. So a unified platform and a harmonized data model go together. So we've gone from siloed to unified and harmonized. Another one I'll say quickly is AI, which I have, again, a framework for AI in HCM and payroll. Maybe I'll get into that in a little bit. But automated compliance. When you're talking about 150 plus countries, boy, that's a lot of regulations to keep track of. And thankfully, AI is now helping leaders in HR and payroll and finance manage the constant fluidity of changes in the compliance realm.